Jones. Don't forget the first. I remember sleeping on the floor.
Real nice.
On a blow bed that ain't blow. All the dead broke. Damn. Hold up. I remember sleeping on the floor. On a blow bed that ain't blow. I was dead broke. Yeah. I remember sleeping out the stove. I just had a dollar in a dream. Sometimes I ain't even have a dollar. Supporting me while I pop my shit like I pop on my collar. Look, the reason I brag, cause I ain't never had a bag. And now that I got it, I just refuse to lose. So my mind on my money and money the top it. Play them, let's stop it. You cannot stop it. They want me to fall, but I don't do no flopping. You niggas man, you fool.
So I can't post some groups for an album. I just try to hit my little share shit.
And I ain't giving none of y'all niggas no slack, cause nobody ever gave me shit. Non-stop like I'm Drake. Might take a break when I'm rich as a bitch. And even if I take a break, I'm back to work quick before niggas forget.
Whatever it is,
You know that I'm big. Be honest. You know I stay up on my grind, making plays for the Bucks. Call me honest. They tried to bury me, but they ain't know I'm a seed. Yes, it's your highness. King Jones, the first in flight. They're right. You know I'm the flyest. You say I ain't fly, my nigga, you lie. You's a liar. I remember sleeping on the floor. On a blow bed that ain't blow. I was dead broke. Yeah. I remember sitting out the stove.
I was missing out, man. I was missing out, man.
On what?
I'm missing out on money.
Oh, the Bitcoin. I'm sure we'll get into that a little bit tonight too. Okay, we up to 10. You know, go run dive in on them. Alright, man. Yeah. Once again, it's on. You already know what time it is. Welcome to episode 5 of the number one podcast in the world. We up to 6 countries now. We the number one podcast in 6 countries already.
Hey, look, like I said, last time I think I said 6.5.
No, you said 4.5. That's why. That's what made me think of that.
Oh, I said 4.5.
4.5 last time.
All right, 4.5.
And what is this podcast?
This is the mostly hated.
The
podcast,
mostly hated
featuring Large SEVAN.
And yours truly, King Jones. The first, if you are tuned in right now, please do us a favor and share this just to let everybody that you know that you rocking with us, and you know what I'm saying, so they can tune in. We got a lot of great topics tonight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all shoot a comment. You know what I'm saying? Hit us with a comment if you tuned in. You know what I'm saying? Bless the feed with your presence, and we'll be humbled by that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Good week. Super Bowl week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, look, I made $1,500 today off Bitcoin.
Wow.
You know, cryptocurrency. I got like 40 different coins. You know, like I said, fuck with me. Consultations. I ain't gonna tell you all 40 of my coins, but I'll tell you about 5 or 10.
I don't know that much about it, but that sounds good to me.
Hey, look, but you know, it ain't
as good as $1,500 cash in a day.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't yours until you cash out, though. That's what I'm saying. I like my shit been going sideways for the last 3-4 weeks now. Like, or not. It's just hit February.
So today you kind of had a little surge.
No. Because beginning of January, my shit was popping. Like the first 2 weeks, actually, my shit was popping. So my shit was going sideways for like the last 2 weeks. You know, I'm talking my shit dipped. I lost like 2-3 grand on the worst days and shit. Lost like 2-3 grand. But this is what I'm saying. I never sold. In a couple of those instances, I bought more coins. I bought a couple more coins here. I bought a couple more coins there. And so now I'm on some shit like I'm reaping the benefits. It's alt season. I'm hitting all-time highs in my portfolio.
Facts.
And I'm just buying and holding. And
so basically what you saying is like 7 to 10 years from now, you're going to be rich as shit.
Oh yeah, before that. But I mean, way before that, you know.
Hopefully, I'm just saying, I be confused. That Bitcoin shit be confusing me. Like,
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
You just gotta know when to buy and when to sell, man. That's the simplest thing. Look at the charts. It's the simplest thing I can tell you.
I just said you got the 1,500 in Bitcoin a day. Can you go and buy 3 PS5s with your Bitcoin a day?
If I cash out with that profit, if I cash out of that profit, yes. Like, it's what I'm saying, but that was like all around my whole portfolio. I got absolutely, I can see.
I know what you're saying. All your different coins.
Yeah, so it's like that's all my shit. I ain't about to go and find which coin I made this money off and
Facts.
sell that and sell that.
Because I'm about to make
I might make $1,500 tomorrow.
And you know, I'm new to all this shit, but there's what's the other coin? It's like a new one that's kind of catching popularity. I'm sure it's probably not even new. You probably, oh no, that's old. But I've been seeing it trending. It's not Bitcoin. It's something else. Another coin.
Oh, you talking about Doge?
Yeah, Dodge. It's not. So it's not Dodge.
Nah, you talking about the dog shit.
DODGE.
Yeah.
How you say it?
Doge.
See, no, fuck that. That's Dodge. I know. Now I know I be fucking some words up, but you telling me that it's not a Dodge coin.
It's Dogecoin.
Okay, all right. Well, you know what I'm saying. What up, y'all? You know what I'm saying.
I mean, shit. You might be. Hey, look. I don't even think you right, but I'm gonna just say you might be right because I ain't.
Dodge is Dodge now. You know, Dodge has always been DODGE.
I ain't never really looked it up. Like I've always went by what I've heard, what people said, and what I thought the shit sounded like. Yeah. Like the shit always struck Doge to me. People have always said Doge, so I was like, okay, Doge.
Well, all right, man. Enough about the Bitcoin. I don't think the people want to talk about Bitcoin. We try to give y'all some knowledge and shit too. You know what I'm saying? Before we get started, but Kente talking about some when y'all going to get me up there. Okay, shout out to DJ Kente. First of all, Kente, this is episode 5. This is the very, very first time I've ever seen you up here, Kente. So you know what I'm saying? We need support. You know what I'm saying? Did you even hit share? Let me see. Go ahead and hit share, Kente. Mm-hmm. You talking about coming on the show? Did you even hit share? You know what I'm saying? My boy ain't been on one episode. My boy ain't commented one time. I ain't never. This is the very first time I've seen him being present, and his first comment is, "When y'all going to get me up there, bro? Hit share, Kente. We'll get you up here when we do our special." You know, legendary DJ. Because he's a legendary DJ. Motherfuckers don't give DJ Kente his credit.
Word.
But DJ Kente is a legendary DJ.
What kind of music he DJ?
Is Eastern North Carolina. He's like a Greenville, Eastern North Carolina legend. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? You may not be familiar with him, but motherfuckers in Greenville, Kinston, Snow Hill, New Bern, Goldsboro, they know what the fuck going on with DJ Kente. But I ain't about to let you just hop up here talking about something when you going down, let me get on the show and you ain't. Anyway, it's Super Bowl Sunday, man. Who y'all got for the game Sunday? Because even if you're not into football like that, everybody knows what's up the Super Bowl. You might just be interested in the parties. So who y'all got to win the Super Bowl this Sunday? You got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady. So they like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And then you got your boy Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Who y'all got to win? Who you got to win, Claude? What's up, Monica?
You know, at this point, I think I told you earlier, I don't really give a fuck about no NFL. I don't really pay attention to it like that or nothing. But if I had to say who I think will win, I think Tom Brady's gonna take it home because that's what Tom Brady does.
That's what he do.
You know,
that motherfucker got 5. That motherfucker got 5 Super Bowl titles and he'd been to 10 Super Bowls. So no, like I said, normally I wouldn't bet against Tom Brady. I learned my lesson doing that. I've been burnt by Tom Brady a few times trying to bet against this motherfucker, and I learned never to bet against him. So I wouldn't put no money on this shit, but I am low key rooting for Patrick Mahomes because it's Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? He half black. You know what I'm saying? He going up against the white goat. So I'm hoping that he slay the white dragon. You know what I'm saying? Get Tom Brady the fuck up out of here, even though that nigga still ain't about to retire.
Come back next year.
He just said he probably gonna play like 3-4 more years. He like 43. If that dude played say he 50, like he could.
That's why I said Tom Brady might be a clone, man. You talking, man? You look.
Nah, that motherfucker just awesome.
Tom Brady
ain't gonna lie.
Normal.
Who y'all got though? Who y'all got? Tampa Bay, or Kansas City? So he's saying Tampa Bay. I'm gonna say Kansas City. Neither one of us super invested. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, I ain't putting no money on it.
I definitely ain't putting no money on it. Even if I was a Kansas City fan, shout out to the Kansas, because there's some real Kansas City fans. Please don't bet your money against Tom Brady. That is just not smart. That man, you don't bet against that man at all. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I'm on like Death Row Records or some shit right now.
Oh yeah, you got to shout out the merch.
Black and shit.
I got the camo. I got the camo South Carolina joint on.
I don't know if y'all can see this or hoodie.
You know what I'm saying?
Dark my shit is right now. I like the darkness.
Jai talking about some here we go again. What you talking about? What you talking about? Here we go again. You know what I'm saying? Prince Jamal, what's good, Brody? What's good? My boy Jamal in the building always. What's good? Dreamer said, I like the commercials. Oh, yeah. The Super Bowl do have some awesome ass commercials.
I mean, that's the only thing people watch. Well, I mean,
absolutely
regular people,
not. Okay.
I ain't gonna say. I'm talking like casual.
You know I be calling you out for for the vocabulary you be using.
No,
like like the last time you said like, you knew for a fact Kodak was a clone.
Regular people that's not like invested in football, like me, is the main reason niggas. That's the main reason.
She said here we go again because you said Brady a clone. Like,
oh shit, word.
but yo.
I ain't about to keep going on that
he
shit.
Could possibly be. Let's ask hit your boy from YouTube. See what he think. The supervisor.
Oh, you talking about Debo? Debo said he was gonna be watching tonight.
Yeah,
man.
Debo said that Tom Brady clone.
Debo said he was gonna be watching tonight, man. I just talked to Debo earlier, bro. For real.
Prince Jamal said the game in Tampa, they gotta send Brady out on top, but he not retiring. That's the thing. He not retiring. Not one bit is he shown that he about to retire. So that's crazy. So it is what it is. But the commercials though, like if you a business and you got like a big business, because it costs a whole lot of fucking money to get a Super Bowl commercial, like to pay for that ad. And like that's why you see like whenever you watching the Super Bowl, you only see the big time shit. Budweiser, Bud Light, Ford, Doritos. You know what I'm saying? Like Pepsi. You know what I'm saying? You're not about to see none of them low budget ass commercials on the Super Bowl. If you could like I might, man, one day I might, if I get when I get rich, I might just fucking buy a Super Bowl ad just to like for nothing, just to promote my mixtape or some shit. Like fucking album dropping tomorrow, motherfucker.
I mean, but them shits cost like $2 million.
Bucos,
a couple years ago,
money.
They cost like $2 million per 30 seconds or some shit like that. Now I'm pretty sure they probably up to like $5.
Yeah, because of the time, like we all inside like this. That's the other thing. Like I wonder how the Super Bowl gonna be like. I mean, like it's in Tampa Bay, Florida. Like I've seen the events pop up. Like Shaquille O'Neal, he built it. I thought he rented it, but he had this shit probably being built for like the last 2 years, like an actual dome. So where it's gonna be like the Shaq, like his Super Bowl shit or whatever. So he got a bunch of celebrities coming. They're gonna do like a celebrity football game. They're gonna have performances.
Wait, he had a stadium built?
A fucking little ass dome, like, yes.
And this is where?
In Tampa Bay, like Super Bowl weekend. So it's still about to be like a tourist attraction down there. You know what I'm saying? Even though we in the pandemic, you know what I'm saying? Like I wonder how but it's Florida. They said the two states that don't give a fuck is Florida and Atlanta. Yeah, so
Georgia.
Right. I said it so stupid. No, let me say it again. The two states is Florida and Atlanta. Okay, so somebody screenshot that because I sound stupid as fuck.
The crazy
Georgia. I'm sorry.
The crazy thing is, if you ever been to Georgia, you know that Atlanta pretty much is Georgia. So it's like. You know, I wouldn't even fault you.
It's just like a little while ago. I was like, it's 4 NBA teams in LA instead of Cali, because LA is just fucking. It's the heart and soul of Cali, but it look like I think most people, you know what I'm saying. I don't really see too many passionate Tampa Bay fans or passionate Kansas City fans. So I just think. Like I'm gonna watch the game, but it ain't hype. I ain't super duper hype for shit. It's a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Might make me some vegan dip. You know what I'm saying? some vegan wings.
Hey, bro, you still on that shit?
Yes. So far, you know what I'm saying? Progress. Okay. I haven't eaten meat since the 15th. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I don't got no cravings. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Seen some shit on Twitter one day, fucked me up a little bit. It was a motherfucking pizza with some goddamn chicken wings as the crust. Baked some.
That ain't even no shit that would get me.
What?
Chicken wings as the crust?
Some hot wings, nigga, like some hot wings
baked in the crust.
It didn't have. It was the hot wings was like. Well, I just saw the hot wings was like. Around the outside, around the edge, it just looked like super niggerish. Like, oh man,
see, it wasn't even baked into it. You just
it probably won't. It probably just
This nigga just imagine the hot wings is baked into the crust.
Right, those shits was on there. Those shits was on
This nigga
there.
hallucinating like he on the motherfucking desert island. That's how you know that nigga miserable right now.
And they was spread out so perfectly though. Like they was spread out so perfectly, like around the outside of the crust. Like I could just imagine you just take some ranch, some good ass buttermilk ranch, and just squirt it over the whole shit and just. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, I've been doing good because the food we've been eating has been like, you know what I'm saying, we've been kind of experimenting with stuff. We've been just we not on that simple shit all the time. Like some fried cauliflower. No, was it? Yeah, mushrooms, some fried mushroom joints. Boy, made me feel like I was eating some fried chicken wings. You know what I'm saying? So some honey mustard dip. I don't know, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we've been doing good on that, man. But what about you? Did you do your shit Thursday though?
Oh, so check this out, man. I had some shrimp linguine that I have cooked like a couple days before that. I have finished, like I still had leftovers and I had to finish them off.
Oh my god!
And so I ate them first thing Thursday, and then I thought about it. I was like, oh fuck, I done fucked up.
Don't fucked up.
I didn't fuck up. But what I did was, I fucked around and did it Tuesday. I did it yesterday.
Okay, all right, I can give you that. But boy, Jamal said nigga saw pizza made of chicken wings. You know he needs something other than veggies.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like this nigga over here capping like he happy as hell eating that kale and shit.
I feel good though, you know what I'm saying? My body adjusting and shit, you know what I'm saying?
I know you feel good. I know you feel great.
Dreams real vivid, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Just like I'm eating to live, man. Like fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Like taste.
You got me by a few years, so I'm gonna eat like shit for a couple more years.
Yeah, do your thing, you know what I'm saying? All power to you, dog.
I might get right sooner and shit, you know.
But what's up with Jeff Bezos, man? You know what I'm saying? I heard that Jeff Bezos is stepping down as the CEO of Amazon. So like, why would he do that? What's
damn,
going
man, ain't you just threw this shit at me. I ain't even get time to
first of all
look into it, research. But nah, based on
hold on, I was gonna say because come on, because last week we was talking about sex. And you threw that shit to some. What shit was crazy what you did. I can't. I'm gonna have to go back. If y'all remember, somebody put that shit in the comments what you threw it to. We was talking about something. You just jumped off on a whole nother way.
You talking towards the end?
Yeah.
Man, we haven't talked about that shit too long, man.
What you jump to though? You don't remember?
It was some off shit. It wasn't even like.
It was definitely way different
related,
than.
You know?
But. The Jeff Bezos shit. So that's the precursor. You know what I'm saying? We may not have did a lot of research, but what are your thoughts? You know what I'm saying? What's your first thoughts? Because maybe we all gonna be wrong in like 3-4 weeks.
So
the real truth gonna come out.
So I just feel like Jeff Bezos, he done made, you know, this is my logic. He done made what, hundreds of billions of dollars, bro. The dude worth almost $1 trillion at this point, personally. So if you that rich, you can still step down and be on the board, executive chair on the board, right, which is what he's gonna do, and still maintain all the power of the company. You just don't gotta work your day to day no more.
Right,
you rich as fuck. He like 50 years old at this point. He want to live life. I'm sure.
That's how I saw it. That's how I saw it. And I did see your comment, Rashay. She said she went 21 days without meat and almost starved to death. What did you eat while you was going through that? But while we waiting on that, that was my first thoughts. My first thoughts is he's still the owner. That's still his company. He is so fucking rich. Yeah. That he basically, by being a CEO, he's basically paying himself. Like this is his salary, which is crazy. So he might be paying himself less now by his new position, but so the fuck what? This man is so fucking rich that he could give like half his income to the world, and he's still so fucking rich that he could be rich for like 1 million lifetimes. He don't need the money. So people are like, why would he give up that position? Cause he fucking don't need the money. Now he got less responsibility, less work that he got to do every day. You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion on the shit. You know what I'm saying? Now,
but once you get that much money though, your life is just different.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no telling what that man like to do in his free time. Ain't no telling what that man can afford to do in his free time. Like now, ain't no telling what it costs to make him happy.
Right.
He probably still ain't happy. All that money.
Now I'm gonna say this though, because Jamal commented was similar to what a lot of people were saying. Like he probably did some foul shit, so he's stepping away from the country. He's stepping away from the company to keep it from hitting. But here's my thing. Here's my thing. He's still a part of the company. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, so let's say he did some shit that's crazy, right? And and he feel like, okay, I'm gonna step down as CEO of the company so that it don't hit the company. If it comes out that he did something crazy, like he raped some little girl or whatever the case, or he did some racist shit, and people are like, we about to cancel Amazon, which I don't really think that's gonna happen. But if that did happen, it wouldn't matter what his position is, because people would still associate him as the owner of Amazon or the founder of Amazon. So we wouldn't be like, well, let's not cancel Amazon because he ain't the CEO no more. He's just the chairman now. No, it's still Jeff Bezos equals Amazon. So if he did some foul shit and we gonna cancel Amazon because of it, we're not gonna not cancel it because he's no longer the actual CEO.
But Amazon is not getting canceled. Amazon is the government at this point.
Oh yeah,
you can't cancel.
He's more
Amazon.
powerful than the president. Like, come on.
He's more powerful than the president, but he is
up
there.
Man.
He's up there.
Man, I seen your boy. It was my man that owned the Tesla.
Elon Musk.
Elon
Musk is like the most powerful.
Somebody asked him.
He's like the tech god.
Somebody asked him like what he thought about Bitcoin. He was just like, he was about to say something. He's just like, let me like just reserve my comment because I really can move the whole like market. He could really change the world.
That's what he just did. He did it a couple days ago.
He said some shit about it.
He did it last week.
Man.
He put Bitcoin in his bio. Then Bitcoin shot up by a couple $1,000s. Like,
that shit crazy. That shit crazy. But these are some powerful motherfuckers. I just feel like they got too much money, man. Like it's too many. It's so much world hunger and motherfucking homeless people in the world. Like, come on, man. Like, why these dudes ain't just like, all right, fuck it. I don't need how much that man got, man? Like $1 trillion almost.
Who? Elon Musk?
Both of them, because I know Elon Musk. He went higher than Jeff Bezos.
Elon Musk ain't got more money than Jeff Bezos.
I think he passed him. I think he passed him as the richest man in the world. I'm a fact check. You go ahead. I'm a fact check.
I'm over here like, when did that happen?
Yeah.
But
you were saying about
anyway.
I guess it can't be canceled, which that's true.
What you mean?
You were saying like Amazon won't be canceled.
Yeah. Back to that point. Amazon won't be canceled, and that's because they're the government at this point. Amazon has its own fleet of delivery drivers. Amazon has warehouses in every corner of America. Huge warehouses. Yeah. Amazon has hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of workers at this point. I'm pretty sure they got to the millions. Amazon.
What up, Naj?
Owns 50% of the e-commerce market in 2021.
Yeah.
51%, something like. No, I think it's like actually probably like 49%. But the point I'm making is they own half of the damn e-commerce market in America in 2021.
Well, that's too fucking much money, man. But it does is Elon Musk, the billionaire CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, is now the richest person in the world, surpassing former title holder and Amazon chief Jeff Bezos with a net worth of $189.7 billion. Like, that's too much, bro. Like, you only need $1 billion.
Word.
Just keep $1 billion, Elon, and get another like get at least, bro. Give up $100 billion, bro. Like, god damn, like,
what he gonna do? Who he gonna give it to, niggas? I say unless you
unless
you addressing that shit to niggas in America, you can keep that shit. That's how I feel.
Oh my god! But they say that 5%. Like,
share this if you agree. Share this motherfucking video if you agree.
95% of the world's money is controlled by 5% of the people. That's crazy, man. It should just be somebody got to regulate this fucking money, man. Like, shit's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, share this if you just tuning in, man. You know what I'm saying? We already, you know what I'm saying, kind of hopped into a couple of things, but I don't know. As far as that, and that's the last thing I'm gonna say on that. And I really want to talk about T.I. and Tiny, but as far as like Jeff Bezos, you know what I'm saying, I feel like there's two options. Option A is he stepped down because it don't matter if he's gonna be like the chief on the board or whatever the case may be. He's gonna give him. It's his fucking money. It's his salary. They was talking about what his quarterly salary is, how much he makes each quarter. Maybe it goes down. That's how much he takes from like out of it, profits or whatever, and puts in his fucking pocket. But what does that matter at this point? He doesn't need any more money for the next fucking million lifetimes. But now he doesn't have to do as much work. He doesn't have to go to as many meetings. He don't got to be the one always leading the meetings and fucking going to these conferences and meeting with people and doing all this shit. He can just chill. But there is option B, that there is some type of scandal that is on the way, that is coming down the pipeline, and he is separating himself from all the publicity and just the I don't know, the responsibility that comes with answering certain questions and shit when this shit does hit the fan. So I don't know. I'm going with option A though.
Well, I mean, I really don't think that Jeff Bezos is gonna be like worried about none of the shit that goes on with Amazon after he leaves.
If it ain't nothing that can send him to prison, like then it's like fuck it.
I really think that he is like he's relieving himself of like all of the duties. Yeah. For the most part, but he know that at the end of the day he got Andy Jassy or whatever the dude's name is. He got him under his thumb if he need him. Like, so that's the other thing. He came up with him.
That's the other thing. It's like he passing the torch down to his right hand man. Yeah. So that's just like, if that's your big homie, your little homie, all right, my nigga, you in control now. But guess what? When it's time for some big ass decisions, yo, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. He's still running shit. Like it's not like he's not running shit. No
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's his homeboy. Like, and that's how, man, that's a perfect example of how the Europeans do it. You know, they able to do that. They stick together like that and they get it done. Right. And you know, whether you like them or not, you know, they get it done. They look out for their own, and that's something that we could look to and learn from.
Oh yeah, ain't no need any waste your breath on that one. But T.I. and Tiny. So if you've been under a rock for the last, you know what I'm saying, few days to a week, you know what I'm saying, right now there's some scandalous allegations going on with the Harris family, where this lady came out and she's basically accusing T.I. and Tiny of doing, like, basically, I don't know if you call it sex trafficking in a sense, or basically saying that they've been dealing with some underage girls. They've been fucking women like against their will and doing all types of shit like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Shit. That freaky shit. And that's the subject. Like, are they criminals or are they just freaky? Because me personally, I don't feel like they did nothing against nobody will. I just feel like it's always somebody trying to bring somebody down. Like this lady at this point, she coming out saying this now because she feels some type of way. She feel like she ain't cool with them no more. She probably feeling alienated, so now she gonna try to tear them down. And she posting all these text messages and stuff, like people telling their stories or whatever. And some of the stories is just bullshit. Like a lady talking about she went to a party. And when they opened the door, they offered her a pill, and they was like, "You can't come in unless you give me your phone and take this pill." That ain't nobody forcing you to take the pill, because you still had the choice to come in or not come in.
I heard this one account from this girl said she was, her friend was backstage, so like sneaking backstage when they was like 15, and ended up finding T.I. and his team, and T.I. let them come through, and she what did she say? I think she said he drugged her and they had sex and all that. Like, but like I'm saying, it's all this shit was consensual from what she was saying. Right. Like, and now she coming out like
trying to say that it wasn't.
Yeah, like, and she was like saying that he knew I was 15 and all of that shit. But like bitch like 20 something now. You know, like this shit happened like
it's just like
15 years
this.
ago.
I just hope like this is the thing too.
30
Like
years old.
there ain't no proof. Like okay, like if she however old now and she coming out all these years later and saying like, hey, he fucked me and I was 15. Like I feel like what we need to stop doing is just taking these random ass statements and random ass words from these random ass people and just automatically just putting people on a cross like, oh, he need to go to jail, he need to do this. Like at least like even with Bill Cosby, it was like that shit was kind of bullshit now because it's like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to offend nobody or stepping on toes, but I feel like that shit was bullshit. Like them women shouldn't be able to come 30 years, 40 years later and fucking say what happened 35, 40 years ago and he did this because we can't prove that the shit was consensual or not consensual. And at the same time, especially back then, all them bitches was doing drugs. They knew what the fuck was going on.
They was doing LSD. They was
Bill
doing
Cosby
shrooms,
was that
they
nigga.
was smoking weed. They was doing coke. They was doing crack. They was doing all that.
It was an agenda to take that man down. And the worst part is we, as black people, we always be the first people to feed into that shit without no real proof. So now we be the main ones joking on Bill Cosby and shit like that. Or just like, now I ain't gonna speak on Kales because that shit was, there's a lot of proof with R. Kelly.
R. Kelly,
that's a different story. He's got a lot of proof with that.
It's a lot of consensual shit going
on. But there's a lot of proof with that. He was definitely fucking young girls, though.
I understand that. And R. Kelly deserved to be under the jail. But what I'm saying, if you gonna crucify R. Kelly, one of the greatest soul musicians of all time, you gotta crucify all these motherfuckers, the Harvey Weinsteins and everybody else in between.
But anybody where that proof came out, they got crucified. Anybody like that proof came out, bro. He on tape doing shit. Let's just scratch.
My thing about R. Kelly is, this is the conversation I wanted to get to.
Yeah,
I feel like R. Kelly shit isn't the worst situation we've seen, only because R. Kelly shit was entirely, the fucking parents was in on it. The kids was cool with it. It was like everybody was cool with the shit because they was fucking R. Kelly. They was getting money from R. Kelly, getting jobs from R. Kelly, getting dick from R. Kelly, whatever else. And everybody was happy.
I know what you're saying.
And when the shit
they all should have gotten in trouble.
Like when the shit was happening, everybody was
I
happy.
agree with that. I'm not saying that R. Kelly should have not gotten in trouble, but I do agree that all of them, like the parents even should have went to jail.
And it's like, but you got situations, real situations of motherfucking in the industry out here that's not R. Kelly, raping motherfuckers, sex trafficking motherfuckers, kidnapping, sexual assault, rape, all of that shit. Like on some real shit, some way worse shit than R. Kelly would ever do, but they still walk around. They still in the movies. They still making music. They still doing all that shit.
I mean, but apparently they ain't get caught like Kales got caught. Like so, like that ain't. I ain't trying to even stir the narrative there. Like we trying to defend Kales. But this is about, we talking about T.I. and Tiny. There has not been no evidence. There's not been no proof that they made anybody do anything against their will.
I'm not saying they did either. I feel like at the end of the day, if they're getting like blasted like this all of a sudden and all of these people coming out at once speaking out, that tells me that either one, all of these girls just decided after all these years they was going to speak out in all of these different instances and they didn't know each other, or some of them might have known each other, but either way it was like a fucking domino effect and all of these people speaking up and deciding that this is what they want to do at the same time. Speak up about T.I., right? Or the other option is they have all been paid off or told to, made to, whatever, say these things about T.I. and Tiny because maybe there's an agenda against T.I. and Tiny. Maybe T.I. and Tiny did something that their bosses didn't like.
Well, how about this? Whenever some shit for 2020 was a very historic year for a lot of reasons, a lot of different reasons. But obviously 2020 will go down as one of the most like important years as far as, not even aside from COVID and shit, but as far as like the Black Lives Matter movement and the different things that happened, the riots and all of that. But T.I. was probably one of the most vocal celebrities and outspoken, celebrities.
I've always saw through that shit. T.I., all of these celebrities ain't shit to me, but T.I. In particular, that nigga comes off as a big opportunist in my eyes. Like, he cashes in on any motherfucking situation.
So you don't think that he's genuine at all?
Fuck no. I don't think none of them niggas is genuine, but niggas like T.I.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Niggas like T.I.
I'm just talking about T.I.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I've been a fan of T.I. for a long time. I feel like I don't know the brother, but I don't feel like I know him. I definitely don't feel like I know him any less than you know him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I probably. But what I'm saying is, I don't see nothing that comes across from him as disingenuous. He always, to me, has kind of been like what I would consider a real one. Like even his views on what he believes in, as far as like believing in God or not believing in God, and he has always like you can't fake that. You can't. I mean, you can. Now listen. You can fake standing up, but when you are a rapper or you a celebrity or you trying to be in Hollywood, sometimes, bro, like the last thing you should do for your career is be speaking out and speaking up for certain issues.
That's what everybody does nowadays. That's the cool thing.
But he been doing it.
To be woke.
But he been doing it. He been doing it before it was cool. Before some people would say anything.
What I'm saying is he wasn't saying.
I'm just saying I ain't gonna let you just throw Tip under the bus like that. Like T.I. ain't never been.
What I'm saying is T.I. was never saying nothing groundbreaking that nobody else wasn't already saying. T.I. is just a rapper at the end of the fucking day.
T.I. he's not just a rapper. First of all, T.I. has always been.
T.I. What did T.I. start off doing? Rapping. Then he became an actor and all this other shit. Now you can say he's an actor and all this other shit.
That don't matter. That's two different things. You said two different things. So one thing is to say T.I. started off as a rapper. That's one thing. But it's something totally different to say T.I. is just a rapper. That's just not true. He's not just a rapper. So I agree he started off as a rapper. But that don't mean that he's just a rapper.
Yeah, but
so that don't mean that his opinion is invalid, or that doesn't mean he's not an intelligent black leader.
No.
He's an intelligent
I'm a rapper too. But at the end of the day, I understand it. If I don't get popping or popular
your platform
off of something else before I do this rap shit, I'm gonna be known as a rapper.
But nobody.
If I get popping on my rap shit first, I'm always be known as a rapper first.
I feel like I got a good sense.
Black people, everybody is gonna know me as a rapper.
DeMonta, I think you're one of the few people who in 2021 who would say, "Oh, T.I. is just a rapper." I feel like his rapper bag has gotten. Pushed down.
The fact that he's an actor,
think he's a respected voice, bro. I don't think now Ja Rule, you know they always make that joke Chappelle made. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna let you go. You know they make that Chappelle made that joke about Ja Rule when they was just like at a time like this, like Ja Rule. What the fuck is Ja Rule thing? Who wants to hear from Ja Rule? I don't think people put T.I. in that same platform, that same bracket where they like. Oh, nobody want to hear from T.I. He's just a rapper. I'm about to give a fuck what he think. I think he's a very well respected black voice, and he's been somebody who's been on the front line for more than just from last year. I don't know, bro. I think T.I. been on it.
I feel like
he said Tip saying shit, nigga just wasn't listening though. Nigga been an activist. That's how I feel. He's an activist. He's a leader. He's a father. You know what I'm saying? Now some of his things that he's done, even as a father, has gotten a lot of backlash. And I feel like even that whole shit he did, where he basically
that's some corny shit. Like he really.
You don't have a daughter though.
He put his daughter on blast though. Even if I felt like that, because I don't understand. I kind of understand how he feel. Even if I felt like that, I would never do that to her and put her on blast like that. That I would already know in my head if I did some shit like that, my daughter gonna hate me for the rest of her life. Fuck that, nigga. I ain't willing to. I
feel like a lot of right now, it's like the feminists and like they look at T.I. as misogynistic, and if that was true, like I said, I'm not here to debate that. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying, respected voice don't mean shit to me. Kamala Harris is a respected voice. You know how I feel about her.
Yeah, that's again, those are two different words though. But to sit here and just kind of the way you said it. Man, I'm about to give a fuck. T.I. just a rapper. Like, basically, in other words, like, his opinion ain't.
What I'm saying is
important.
they put rappers on the same motherfucking pedestal as the politicians and the motherfucking and the people act like we don't have
Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is just a rapper.
We have
Lil Wayne is just a rapper.
Oh, because he was on some Donald Trump shit. He's just a rapper.
Nah, because he ain't never even attempted to be political or speak up or be a leader. Lil Wayne is a rapper. The baby.
Lil Wayne got a close. No,
Lil
I'm playing
Baby is a rapper
right now. I'm playing.
I'm just saying we're not playing T.I. on the same level.
Lil Wayne got clothing lines. Lil Wayne been in all types of shit. He been in some couple movies.
Lil Wayne is a rapper.
You know,
Lil Wayne got a clothing line because he's a rapper. Lil Wayne been in movies because he's a rapper. As a rapper, you're not. You can try to play devil's advocate, but you can't even with this. You cannot even, as the devil, tell me that Lil Wayne and T.I. are on the same level intellectually, politically, or just their voice or their platform is the same. Like T.I. I'm telling you, T.I. is respected amongst our community. Y'all, Lil Wayne, if he come out and say some shit, niggas like,
but look,
man, Lil Wayne.
But when T.I. opened his mouth and started talking, I realized why the fuck I don't give a damn about shit he got to say, cause T.I.
But it's not because he's just a rapper. Like,
it don't got nothing to do with
it. I just feel like he has definitely like passed the point of just looking at him like, oh, that's just a rapper. Like Jeezy to me, like Gucci Mane is a rapper.
It's very few rappers.
A good one.
But it's very few rappers.
Yo Gotti is just a rapper.
I'm hard on rappers because I know how I think. I know
the Migos are fucking rappers.
I know the knowledge itself I have. So I can only imagine the access to information these fucking rappers got. So when they get on these interviews and start talking that stupid shit and start talking that black business shit instead of telling niggas what it really is,
I just need you to listen.
I tune out.
That's what I think has happened. I think you look at T.I.
T.I. just he manipulating niggas. T.I. know what the fuck it is.
I think you look at T.I.
know what the fuck going on.
And you can't get past the fact that you look at T.I. as simply a rapper. So you can't get past that. Hold on.
I know T.I. know way more shit about this world than you and me. T.I. ain't.
So why'd you just say what you just said? So take him out the equation of the rest of the rappers. I get it. Most rappers is like
he's all cap.
Not T.I.
T.I. get on these motherfucking interviews and talk all of this slave talk and talk all of this bullshit instead of telling niggas what the fuck it is.
So what you know about T.I. Writing this letter and trying to start this group with Jay-Z and them where they're basically trying to get black people reparations? Have you heard about that?
Good luck with that shit.
Have you heard about that?
I haven't.
All right. Okay. So what I'm saying is, it ain't the shade room, and you only try to throw me under the bus because I told you I got the shit about something else we were talking about from the shade room. No, this came.
I wouldn't think about that.
Whatever.
I swear, I really wouldn't think about it.
Well, that ain't been on shade room. That's not a shade room topic, but this is some real shit. Like they really have a group they put together, and T.I. the one started, calling on Charlemagne, calling on Jay-Z, where he's basically trying to figure out a way to get reparations paid. This is before the stimulus checks even came. But what I'm telling you is, you, in your opinion, you formed an opinion on T.I. without really following him, without really paying it. Let me finish. Right. You have admittedly said that you don't pay attention to T.I., you don't follow him. So I'm trying to tell you, T.I. is much more than a rapper, and I ain't gonna say that he's the most genuine or authentic. I can't vouch for everything, but I'm telling you, I don't just look at T.I. and be like, man, T.I. bullshit. He just a rapper. He just capping. That motherfucker don't be talking about shit. Like, no, bro, he really be about that shit. He really out here in real life doing shit. When it was time for the march, when motherfuckers was out there protesting and shit, in the middle of the protest, the chaos, my nigga.
That's a photo op for niggas like him.
Man, I'm just saying,
that's
I want
publicity. Man, niggas out here taking pictures of it. Oh, look at T.I. out here protesting with us.
I'm just saying, I'm not gonna throw him in that bag. I get it. There is a rapper bag. Oh, he just a rapper. But T.I. ain't that same dude. I knew this a long time ago. He was much more intelligent than like the average Southern rapper.
I'm not trying to say the nigga's stupid. This is what I'm saying. I just said exactly the opposite. I just said I know.
Okay, we know he's smart, but you're also but what you're saying is that he's fake and he's not genuine about his love for black people.
I'm saying he might love black people in his own crazy way.
But you're saying that his diplomacy with like the Black Lives Matter shit, like fighting for his people, always being the first to speak up. But that's what started the conversation. You're saying that's fake.
Yeah, I'm saying because I'm saying
and I disagree.
I know T.I. know way more shit than that. I know T.I. know what the fuck really going on, but I can't. At the end of the day, I can't get mad at T.I.
Jamal said people respect Jesse Jackson. They should respect T.I. I respect T.I. more than Jesse Jackson.
Fuck Jesse Jackson is what I would say.
Yeah,
I don't even want to say.
More.
I don't even say fuck T.I. just outright, but fuck Jesse Jackson. Jesse Jackson's a piece of shit. That nigga could suck a dick. Oh, clone ass nigga. Oh, lame ass nigga. Oh, push that hair back, man. Oh. Ain't got no motherfucking hair.
Now, I will agree with this. Alvin said T.I. is more than a rapper, but he's no Killer Mike. Killer Mike is about the revolution. Again, then there's different levels. So yeah, if Killer Mike is like up here, T.I. ain't on that level, but he definitely ain't down. He definitely ain't like at the bottom being fake
he
about
ain't
it.
At the bottom.
He one of the
he up there, but
he one of the leaders. He one of the revolution.
Mike,
like yeah, he definitely. But I definitely do not one bit feel like T.I. is just cap and he's just fake.
For example, another nigga I feel like is full of shit now. He kept it real with niggas, but I just feel like his opinion on shit is so ass. He just need to shut the fuck up because he losing a lot of his core fans right now, I'm sure. And that's Lupe Fiasco. This nigga came out late last year on some vaccine shit, telling niggas to get the vaccine. Talking about if you don't come to, I ain't no niggas allowed on my show unless they get the vaccines. And did an interview and all that with Brother Rich, I think, and he was on some shit like. They got to arguing, talking about the vaccine. Lupe Fiasco hung up and all that. But
now even with Lupe, like I'm gonna keep it real. Like
he's supposed to be
conscious. I was a fan of Lupe a long time ago and shit. I'm not like I don't really like how you say you don't keep up with T.I. I don't really keep up with Lupe that much. I don't really know what he got. I do remember.
I don't keep up with that nigga either.
Oh, but I do recall that shit. I seen the quote where he was like, "People gonna have to take the vaccine to come to his concerts." But I don't know. I don't know enough to even judge that man to even be like, oh, he fake or he does some bullshit or whatever. And maybe who knows? Maybe his stance has changed. You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, I say fuck all of these rappers because I know what the fuck really going on behind the scenes. I ain't saying that all of these rappers is involved, but I'm saying
is that a fact?
It's the majority. The majority of this industry, including the rappers, is involved in a lot of sick shit that I ain't about to get into details about. And I'm saying even the niggas that don't involve themselves, they complicit because they know what the fuck going on, so fuck them too.
To tie back to what started, I feel like T.I. and Tiny, they are admittedly they are freaks for sure. They definitely into some wild shit, you know what I'm saying? But the bottom line is they haven't did anything against nobody. I'm like, they having these parties with these people. These people, they offering them drugs. You can take the drugs or not take it. Even if they say, hey, if you don't take these drugs, you got to leave. Then they're giving you the choice to leave. Or if they say, you know what I'm saying, you can't come in here without putting your phone down. Okay, that's your choice. If you be like, no, I ain't taking those drugs. Leave.
A lot of these celebrities nowadays, they got like these Faraday cage type setups going where if you get a certain like media radius within it, like let's say like 100 meters within their house,
your phone fuck up or some shit.
Yeah, you don't got no service on your phone.
Yeah,
like you can't, call, text. I don't know if you might not be able to take pictures. Shit.
Jamal said, "Fuck Lupe and Jesse Jackson." That's a bit. I mean, I'm just saying, it's a lot of. Even man, you go back to the day. Have you seen the new that? Have anybody seen that movie One Night in Miami? It's based around.
I ain't seen it yet, but
Malcolm X,
I know what you're talking about.
Muhammad Ali. Well, basically, even in that, a lot of people felt like fucking Malcolm X was just trying to push an agenda to get popping, you know what I'm saying? Like he was trying to hang with the stars and just trying to, you know what I'm saying, get
But Muhammad. That's just a movie at the end of the day by Regina fucking King. What does she know?
No. That movie doesn't like necessarily like play on that. I'm just saying that just kind of goes into the reality. These people, some of these people are still alive. These is real people that feel like that. Like you got people that was in the that was a part of the Black Panthers movie that wanted to kill Malcolm X. They ain't fuck with him like that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't fuck with him like that because they felt like he was going against. You know what I'm saying? I finna say Farrakhan was before Farrakhan, Elijah Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? So. But at the same time, there's a lot of people who would probably be like, man, Malcolm X fake as hell. Malcolm X ain't real. You know what I'm saying? But
Malcolm X wasn't a fucking rapper though. Is what I'm saying. He wasn't rapping at all. He was always about that. As soon as he got out of jail and got on his shit, he was on his Nation of Islam shit. He was on his black.
So
he was on his black liberation shit.
You admitting to yourself, you saying you also a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So you basically just because T.I. came in as a rapper, he is not. Killer Mike was okay. Let's go back to Killer Mike. Killer Mike a rapper.
Yeah, but it don't matter.
Killer Mike a rapper.
What I'm saying is they put the point I'm making.
What you think about Killer Mike?
There's so many real intellectuals that like really this is what they do. Mm-hmm. Rap is their main profession. I'm not saying that their shit is invalid because they're rappers. I'm just saying that they gotta spend time and money and energy rapping because that's what the fuck they do. That's how they make their money, right?
Is that a question?
That's one of
Is
their
that a question?
Right?
Can I answer it? All right,
I wasn't finished, but yeah, I'll let
you. Go ahead. Let me say this. So that's how they make the money. Go ahead.
So the point I'm trying to make is, if that's how they make their money, for the majority of the time, they don't have as much time dedicate to study, research, getting the knowledge of self, knowledge of the world, spirituality, metaphysics, occult, whatever. Like, they don't have time to do all of that shit and learn all of that shit and theorize all of that shit and manifest it at that, you know. So if you got a real lecturer, a real teacher, a real person that's out here trying to drop the knowledge, and that's all they do 24/7 is get the knowledge and try to synthesize it for your ass, why don't you put them on a platform? Why do all of the rappers got to take up all of the space on the airways? Why they got to be the speakers? Why the actors got to be the speakers? Why the entertainers got to be the speakers? I want to hear from the motherfucking niggas that's in the books, that niggas that's really know what the fuck is going on with this world, and that's what they do. They studiers, they researchers, they learners. That's what I mean. They white people got all of they fucking metaphysicists and spiritualists and teachers and monks and all this other shit. Why the fuck can't we have our shit?
So, all right. So let me ask you a couple of questions. So you said, why is always got to be all the rappers? So which rappers are? I mean, I don't see a lot. It ain't like the only leaders that we have. A rapper.
That's the thing. You don't see every rapper speaking out, but you do see niggas speaking out.
There's some people out there. It's just who you
Twitter,
choose to follow,
Twitter,
who choose to get
Twitter,
the platform.
Instagram, Facebook. All of these count as platforms for these rappers to speak out nowadays. They only gotta do shit. All they gotta do is tweet it, and all of a sudden they're activists. If they tweet enough times a day talking about how the cops is killing niggas, like literally, that's all you gotta do.
But you said the rappers is taking up all the space. I just want a list of a few of them. Who?
What I'm saying is all of them. All of the.
You saying this blanket statement, but who? J. Cole don't hardly say a damn thing, but continue.
I'm talking about.
J. Cole rarely says anything, but continue.
You talking about political rappers, right?
You just said that you're tired of the rappers being the ones who have the voice and speaking up on the platform. They're taking up all the space. You want to see other people with the platform. So what I'm trying to see is how many rappers that are actually out there, aside from Killer Mike and T.I., that are actually on the platform.
What I'm saying is these rappers have the same.
Going as
these rappers have the same internet you and I got. Dude, they got the same access to Amazon and all these bookstores as you and I got. So what I'm saying is these rappers got way more books than me. These rappers got way more books than you, and they know a lot of fucking shit. Why don't they ever tweet you out them books? Why don't they ever give you them links? Why don't they ever motherfucking send out you a YouTube link about a good lecturer, or you a motherfucking
Killer Mike do
a Google
Killer Mike do T.I. do T.I. do Killer Mike do
T.I. ain't J. Cole. T.I. ain't motherfucking. We
ain't talking about J. Cole.
T.I. ain't Kendrick Lamar.
J. Cole a rapper. You said it yourself. You don't hear from rappers.
He's not Jay-Z. What I'm saying
T.I. do it. Killer Mike do it. It's almost like you contradicting yourself. I'm gonna just let you talk because I want to have my time. You know what I'm saying? But I got another question. Like you're saying you don't want to hear the rappers.
And T.I. don't be talking about shit. I already told you. Every time I start listening to T.I., I gotta fucking tune it out because the nigga's so fucking stupid trying to sound smart.
So now you're saying he's stupid. Now we rewind the tape. You said you never doubted that he was intelligent. So now you're saying that he's actually not intelligent.
What I'm saying is, I got high standards for intelligence.
But you don't think he's intelligent?
T.I. is intelligent to a regular nigga. Yeah.
You don't think he's smart?
But to me, No, I don't. I think he's smart in the sense that he can fucking hide who the fuck he really is from niggas,
bro.
And he got you defending him
Cut
like
it
you
out.
know him.
No,
like you
I'm,
know him.
I'm not.
But
you're talking. You're saying you're making more. Think about what's going on right now.
Okay.
You're making more poignant like assumptions about him on a negative sense than I am as far as defending him. Now, what I'm trying to say is neither one of us knows him, and you just tried to make that point to me. So I'm reversing it to you. If I don't know him, you're trying to say I'm defending him like I know him. Stop it. Let me talk. You just went on for like 9 minutes. I did that on purpose so that I can just take everything you said and kill you with it. What I'm saying is you just said that I don't know him and I'm defending him like I know him. I'm not. I'm casually defending him on some regular shit. Like, I'm just not saying that I'm just discrediting what he's saying because he's a rapper. You're actually making more like powerful assumptions about him in a negative sense as if you know him. So based on your point, we should both just be like, well shit, we right here in the middle. We don't know that man. But that ain't how regular people do it. I know him. I feel like I know him enough that I can be like, okay, I feel like this, da da da. You're making more powerful stances against him. You would think that you know him, telling me what he's not and telling me that he's not this and he's not smart and I can see through his bullshit and he's fake and he's not a real one. And then you said there's too many rappers sucking up the space. They're taking up the space of the platforms. You want to see the regular people speak out. And what I'm saying is I see T.I., I see Killer Mike. What other rappers are, I mean, I guess if you want to consider Kanye on there, because that man did run for president, there's not a lot of rappers that try to take that next step to say, I'm going to be a fucking political or activist now. You got most rappers are going to be like 21 Savage and DaBaby and Meg Thee Stallion and motherfucking 2 Chainz and Rick Ross.
Lil Baby was out there at the protest.
Man, he made a song because he's a rapper. And that's what rappers do. But what you don't see is him getting up and speaking and getting on like the shit.
He's stupid as he's stupid as hell.
He's a rapper. He's a rapper. So my point is, we were talking about T.I. This real whole shit started with T.I. So the other thing you're saying, T.I. is just a rapper, but okay, ain't Killer Mike a rapper?
Yeah, but I feel like
everybody
respects Killer Mike.
So if Killer Mike can start as a rapper. Mm-hmm. And he has the time, and that's my last point. You're saying that these rappers don't got time to do.
And it all depends on your content too. Killer Mike's content is way more content.
That nigga said, all day I dream about sex, Kill. This is the land that came to conquer the... Come on, bro. You got to go listen to the old Killer Mike. Don't listen to the new shit. All right. But my other point is, you said that these rappers, they make all their money by rapping, so they got to spend all their time rapping. So what I'm trying to let you know is, if you went to T.I.'s 2020, I'll say from 2015 to 2020, T.I. has probably made more money on movies, his podcast, and probably merchandise or any shit more so than actually selling or streaming music, bro. He's in his TV show. He has a TV show. That was the main thing. They actually have a production company where they're producing their own show and other shows. But music is definitely not like T.I. in his 40s now. We're not talking about, again, Little Baby, for example, a young early 20s. We're talking about T.I. We're not talking about a young T.I. that was on some 24. Now, we was talking about that T.I. and saying that, man, nobody want to hear from T.I. That man don't know what he talking about. He a rapper. But we talking about this T.I. of now. I think is very disrespectful to sit here and just throw him off like, man, he a rapper. Oh, he fake. He ain't really talking. He just talking that shit. He been talking that shit like Jamal said. Motherfuckers just ain't paying attention.
I got to take back the part where I said he was stupid not too long ago, because that contradicted when I said it at first. I know
that he was smart,
but because I know T.I. smart than what he puts out.
I ain't saying he's the smartest man in the world, but he damn sure ain't stupid.
But what I'm saying is, that's the whole point I'm making. Like T.I., if he get through this shit, these sexual allegations or whatever the fuck, that's because he's smarter than what the fuck he puts out, and he knows a lot of different avenues, and a lot of different things.
I think he puts out that he's smart,
you know, but he don't tell niggas nothing that is outlandishly smart. He just uses big words every now and then.
No, he doesn't. All right, let me ask you this: have you ever watched one episode of Expeditiously?
Expeditiously. That's his like podcast, right?
The answer is no, because he don't even know what it is. Bro, he's schooling niggas every time. And some of the guests he have on there, he bringing guests on that ain't got nothing to do with hip-hop. He bringing guests on for the culture. Like, he bringing guest speakers that can help talk about real estate, people that's talking about money and financial literacy and stuff like that. So, bro, that man on the front line, man, like that man, listen, I feel like you got T.I. stuck in like 2003. Like, you just got, you got that T.I. time stamped in your brain. And that's not what, that ain't what T.I. is in 2021.
I heard about Expeditions.
Just watch a couple episodes, bro.
I just never actually like was like, all right, let me.
Cause you probably thought it was just gonna be some rapper shit.
Yeah.
He go T.I., his foolish ass, talking about some dumb shit I don't want to hear about. Nah, bro, T.I. be schooling niggas, bro.
So what that got to do with these allegations, though? Is T.I. really guilty? Is the biases gonna come and play? Am I gonna say he's guilty because I
you don't like him and you don't fuck with him?
You gonna say he's innocent
going
because
on.
you like him?
That's what's going on. That's what's going on. You have a preconceived opinion about this man, and so based on the allegations, you're leaning towards believing them because you're like, man, cause all of them do this and he da 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 da. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that he didn't do it, but I just would like us as a people to just fucking stand down. What my boy Trump say? Stand by and stand down. Just let the shit play out before we just crucify him, before we just start automatically judging him. I ain't said
shit about this shit, man. I don't know. I gotta check my Twitter and make sure, but
right.
Fact check me. You know?
Right. Well, I mean, it's a lot of people that are. There's a lot of people who automatically saying that they feel like, oh, he did it or they guilty. And like I said, I ain't denying that. I think that they freaks. They probably was having threesomes and foursomes and fivesomes and twinsomes and whatever. They was on some dominatrix shit. They probably had Tiny in there with the black leather in the whip. Right. T.I. had the little shit in his mouth and he was just on some shit like, cause they say he turned into a whole nother person when they go into that little freak mode. That's
what I'm saying, bro.
But that don't sound like nothing illegal.
But that tells me that that might be MK Ultra involved. He might be under mind control. If you're not
so you can't be freaky unless you're a clone.
Oh, you talking about going to another mode? All of this shit is cold words,
bro. People do that all the time. You ain't know, bro. You ain't know some of the top shit. Probably Jeff Bezos and all them motherfuckers live that type of double life. That don't mean they clone just because you got regular people who you can see on every. Your parents probably. Your parents probably be on some crazy shit you would never imagine.
I'm not talking about that though. I'm not talking about just that. I'm talking about everything, bro. If you know a certain amount of, you have a certain amount of knowledge about this world, and you got money and power and influence. You gonna motherfucker want to tell the people what the fuck really going on. You ain't just gonna be complicit because you got a soul. You have a mind of your own. You have heart.
That's what it look like T.I. be doing. He be speaking.
That's what it look like he be doing.
He be saying shit that I be looking at like, damn. If he was somebody working for the other side or trying to push the agenda, he wouldn't say that. He basically saying that type of shit that got Tupac killed. He be on that shit.
But anybody that's on TV is a government agent. I'm pretty sure I told you this before. Anybody you see on TV, T.I.'s on TV a fucking lot. T.I. is a government agent.
And once again, I know I love to say this, is that a fact?
I mean, you could.
Is that a fact?
Allegedly. I'm gonna start saying allegedly.
No, you don't have to, because I'm gonna ask.
We're not gonna have this argument.
I'm gonna ask every time, is it a fact or not? Because you be speaking it so matter of fact.
Because it is.
I'm not saying that it's not.
If you've been on TV one time for a fucking commercial, or some
my
shit, back in 1995, or
you a government agent.
No, I'm saying that's different. Or if you might have been on one fucking episode of a reality TV show or something. That's different. Like, but what I'm saying is,
so Young Jock is a government agent.
Anybody?
I know that was random, but
yes, Young Jock
is an agent.
Young Jock has to still be relevant today. Yes, Young Jock has to be an agent. If Young Jock wouldn't have been with the shit, they would have got Young Jock the fuck up out of here back in like 2005 or 6, whenever he came out, and you would have never heard from him again after the first couple songs. But the fact that you see Young Jock around today,
Scrappy,
yes,
he's a government agent.
Yes.
Yes. What does that say?
Any rapper
That was good.
any
What's good,
rapper
Brian?
that popped real fast and
I hit that share
and
button.
then fell off the face of the map
And then
and
pop
most
back.
likely
But they pop back on reality TV shows, so it's like that ain't hard to
because
believe.
they still was trying to get their way back. They was trying to claw their way back into the industry.
But you would think, come on now, if Young Jock was really a government agent, wouldn't he just be as big as Jay-Z?
No, not all government agents can get to be fucking Jay-Z level government agents. Jay-Z like CIA level government agent.
Right. He like the one. He Neo.
Jay-Z can probably go wherever the fuck he want type shit. Like that nigga might can go to Antarctica for all we know. Like
so Tupac dead.
I don't know.
Because he didn't want to be a government agent.
I don't know. I heard they got an island for all of these rappers and entertainers that they be killing off and shit. You know, and that's where they go once they kill off the clone and shit.
Yeah.
But I don't have any proof on that. You know, that's just another theory of mine.
I'm about to say, is that a fact? Now, but at least you did say I heard. You said I heard.
Yeah.
But
if that's not true, they killing the motherfuckers.
Yeah. But basically, it is a theory that somebody like Tupac, who had this platform, probably allegedly did not want to go with the program, did not want to. You know what I'm saying? Sell out and do that. So they just had to get rid of him. Right.
Because
he didn't want to.
A lot of niggas think Tupac had already sold out.
So why
Tupac was a sacrifice?
I was thinking about that
because
too.
Because you gotta be, everybody that signed these blood contracts in the industry, they know that they clock is ticking. Mm-hmm. Once they sign that contract, it's a blood contract. They gotta make sacrifices along the way, whether it's people in their family, friends, whatever. Right. And then eventually they fucking time gonna come. They gonna be a sacrifice. And they understand that. They don't know when their day is coming. I guess, but from what I heard, they put insurance fucking they policies out on these rappers I guess this shit's super secretive. Once you get to a certain level, they probably got all different types of private email servers and clients and all of that. So they get private emails or messages apparently letting them know that okay, the bid is open on this person. Whenever somebody contract about this spot, whenever their insurance policies up coming up, and they get the bid on when they gonna die and how much they want to put on it and all of that. And if the person die, they try to line it up with the gematria or shit like that, and whenever
but here's my thing. And I guess I'm playing devil's advocate or whatever, but just to tie it all in, like if T.I. indeed, for example, was a government agent or whatever, then why would he always be talking about how he's so opposed to the government and he fucking don't fuck
because that's the thing. That's the cool thing. All niggas doing that now. So
if you want to be conscious, what's his lane?
If you want to be conscious,
what's his angle then?
Because his angle is to keep niggas distracted. That's his angle. If you're not telling niggas the real shit, you can tell them all of the financial shit, all of the how to get a house, how to flip this, and how to do that, and your mindset, this shit you want to tell them. But and march and protest all you want. But if you're not telling
I have literally heard, he literally will say, I don't trust the government or I don't fuck with the government. Cool. That's the type of shit that gets you killed if he got any type of connection with the government.
It's a lot of government agents that say shit like that nowadays.
But why?
Because the government
do they just got a death wish?
No, the government tells them to do that. It's certain the government got to cover all aspects of everything.
All right, then.
So they got to put out the niggas that you think is the opposition.
All right.
So you think that when you go into some real shit, you still fucking up. You still falling under that shit.
All right, next question then. If that's the case, so it's a distraction, then what is his angle? What is he trying? He definitely ain't telling nobody to do nothing that will kill you. Like, he ain't out here telling you to do drugs or
what I'm saying is he not telling you the full extent of everything he knows is what I'm telling you. That's all he got to do. He can tell you everything else. Everything else is allowed. He could talk however ignorant he want. He could talk however conscious he want.
I'm gonna send you some
but
stuff.
As long as he's not telling you who you really are and where you really came from.
He even broke down like the slave trade and how that shit why we are owed money.
I don't want to hear about no slave shit. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said he be talking that slave talk, because I already know that's deep for a nigga like him.
That's just one thing I'm saying.
Like, but he's not talking about how we came from the stars and how we motherfucking. He not talking about the Dogon people. He not talking about the ancient Egyptians. He not talking about the motherfucking Lemurians and the Atlanteans.
Neither was Dr. King or fucking ML or Malcolm X. That don't mean they weren't real because they wasn't getting spiritual and you know.
But what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is they had their jobs and they did their shit on a higher level because they was fucking spiritual leaders.
But maybe T.I. don't know about Saturn and the planets and the fucking third eye and awakening and all that.
He knows about all that shit. All them rappers do. That shit common knowledge for them. Is what I'm saying. This shit that I talk is common knowledge for them. Them niggas probably talk like this behind the scenes every fucking day.
But they ain't gonna put you on it.
They not gonna put you. They would never put an average nigga on it, cause that's they clique. They in the secret societies and Freemasonry and all that shit. That's like fucking. That's like the hidden knowledge to them. So what the fuck they gonna talk about that shit to the average nigga for?
And then they become average.
No, not that.
I'm saying they become. If what I'm saying, if the 5%ers tell the 95% what's going on, then they're no longer special because if everybody knows it.
Not only that, but they fucking lives is threatened. Not only could they be killed by the powers that be, which is their bosses,
right?
Or the fucking people that they telling could fucking kill them because they like, what the fuck you got going on, nigga?
I be looking at the white versus black shit and the government shit, and I just know that T.I. be saying a lot of shit that I'll be like. But like okay, even this thing that's going on, this could really be coming from a hidden somebody as a secret. Like this lady that's coming out, she could be hired by the government just to start this shit and all this shit just to take T.I. down because he's been a pain in the ass.
And I'm saying that's highly possible too.
So in that sense, it wouldn't be like he's fake. He's real as hell.
But
he's so real that
the government can still do shit like that on their own people just because they causing distractions and then call T.I. up like, yeah, we called them bitches on you. We just trying to distract the niggas. Don't worry about it. You're not going to jail or no shit like that. We're gonna take care of it. Because they can fucking do that. They the government. Like that's what I'm saying. The government hits up everybody once they reach a certain level. Even fucking YouTubers.
Right.
If we hit 200,000 subscribers, they can be knocking on our fucking door too, or calling us too.
I had someone come to my door one time.
So what the fuck I'm saying is, you don't think they do this with these rappers, and they make them fucking, if they want to keep being popping ass rappers all in the fucking TVs and the headlines, they gotta abide by the rules. Mm-hmm. Like, and it's that so far fetched is what I'm saying, and that's all I'm saying. Okay, you can take it or leave it. Do whatever you want with it. Research it, marinate it on it, whatever.
I can dig it. I I don't know. Criminals or just what would we say? Freaks.
I think they're, in this case.
Sound like to me.
In this case, no. In this case, you're gonna be surprised. In this case, I think they fucking freaks. In this case,
yeah.
But overall, I think they criminals just like the rest of the fucking industry.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna leave it at that.
I can dig it. I don't know. We can transfer. I guess while we talking about the industry in general. Well, I don't know where I want to go from there because you can talk about Wendy Williams and the little movie that she had, or you know what I'm saying. We can do a little.
Little Wendy Williams was in a movie.
They did a documentary. About.
I ain't gonna watch. Who the fuck want to watch a Wendy Williams documentary?
I ain't watched it yet. I just be looking at the takes. They talking about how she fucked Method Man and. That work for the government. Yeah.
You want to clarify that?
Yeah, they knocked on my door one time. Some agents knocked on my door one time.
On some what? You popping on social media shit?
Yeah, I was popping. It was like I was too popping, and I had this is like 2011, maybe between 2011 2012. Sometimes I try to like X this shit out of my memory, but this shit happened for real. Like I'm talking about some white dudes in some suits, like some men in black. Shit. On God.
Men in black.
On God, knocked on my door in fucking Snow Hill, North Carolina, like in the country.
Nigga, I don't even think you know about. Have you looked up the Men in Black, nigga? That's a real thing, nigga.
Listen to me, bro. All I know is this. A lot of people know this story anyway, but you know what I'm saying. I had won the Carolina Music Award, Best New Artist. I had won the Best Male Hip Hop. No, I had won Carolina Music Award for Best New Artist. I won a Greenville Grammy Award for Local Artist of the Year. But I created this page. I created this fake Facebook page, like Def Jam Carolinas, right? And
I think I remember that shit.
But I let it sit. I was so smart with it. I just let that shit sit,
and
let it build.
It just grew organically?
Yeah, it just grew. Motherfuckers like, oh shit, like it's a Def Jam coming to North Carolina, it's a major label about to be in North Carolina and shit like that. So all these artists, I used to go there, artists sending me messages, and I spoke on this before. Not the whole thing. With
that was
with
before the Facebook pages, because I remember back in those days, Facebook pages were just like a regular page. Like they got the same type of visibility and all of that.
Right. Well, I mean, I didn't make it like a page. I actually created a whole nother like
Facebook
email and account. And
oh,
shit. Yeah. So anyway, I let that shit build. I'm talking about like probably almost every like local artist or artist, a lot of artists in North Carolina was just adding this page and like sending messages, and I would just respond to them. Like I would always make posts like, we looking for our first artist to sign, and eventually I let it go organically. Eventually it's like, hey, we signing Dot Jones. Like, and when I shit you not,
you switched it to Dot Jones, you said?
No. I'm saying I'm posting from the Def Jam page, Carolina page.
You posted
like,
Dot Jones.
We signing Dot Jones.
Oh shit.
Like we signing Dot Jones, and I start like posting like links and shit, which was bringing more people, obviously to me, like getting me more popping, which a lot of the followers I got now. Like the shit was smart as hell. But I stopped because I'm telling you, bro. No, I deleted that page. When I'm lying to you not, bro. It's the middle of the day. It's afternoon. Well, I'm living in the hood in Snow Hill. I'm living in an apartment complex called Ramblewood. Any of my people from Eastern North Carolina, they know what Ramblewood is. My son is a little baby. He like a dead ass little baby, because it was like, so it's probably like the fall of 2011, or it could have been spring of 2012. All I know is I got a knock on the door, and I don't remember specifically the conversation, but I ain't lying. Like I opened the door, it was a car, like a black car, parked out or whatever, like looked like not, it wasn't a limo, but it was like some Continental, like some shit now. And it was two motherfucking dudes in suits, and they were just like, yo, you Dot Jones? No, they said my government name, like they already knew. They were just like, yo, whatever you doing, you need to stop it. Like you need to stop what you doing. And I was just like, oh my god, like what the fuck just happened? And I was lit for a minute, like thinking like, damn, like. So
this was before you deleted the page or after?
Before. That's why I deleted it. Like, yo, what the fuck just happened? This shit happened in real life, bro. Like the internet is real. Like shit is real.
But do you think that was from Def Jam, or do you think that was from the government? Do you think that was from the government?
I think it's from the government, bro. Because I feel like Def Jam and all these major labels, obviously, is tied up into the government. They probably was looking at it like, I don't know what this little nigga doing, but this nigga is doing too good of a fucking job and making it look like it's really a label here, and making it like he a signed artist and he about to have the same clout and shit as a signed ass major label, and we can't have it. I feel like, bro, that shit was wild, swear to God, bro. And Snow Hill, North Carolina, in the hood, like, how did they even know where I lived? You know what I'm saying? That's what was.
Was you getting mail and all that?
No one get. But then, my name wasn't even associated with that shit.
So your name wasn't even on that lease?
No, my name wasn't on that lease. That's important. My name was not on that lease at all, bro. My name.
That's what I was thinking. That's why. I was like, okay, they found you off the rip.
No, it was deeper than that. They knew where the fuck I was at, bro. Like somebody watching this right now, my nigga, and know the fuck we at right now. And you should be the one to be like, yeah, that's a fact. Like,
yeah, I mean, look, but you just blew my mind, nigga, because that ain't never happened to me. I ain't never been on that.
Jamal said you was fucking up them rush cars. Hey,
yeah, you was up on that rush car shit,
bruh. Nah, I really wasn't, but yeah, I definitely had Def Jam like trending, like I felt in my mind. I don't know. I felt like on some real shit though that I could manifest like this shit really happened. Like cause that's what started. Like, well, why we don't got no record label? Like you got Def Jam should have an office in North Carolina. So it's like Def Jam Carolinas. You know what I'm saying? Cause
that shit was crazy. South Coast Music Group, the one that the baby got big on. They think they in South Carolina, ain't they?
No, they in Charlotte.
Are they in Charlotte?
Yeah, they in Charlotte.
Oh, wow.
I've been to meeting. I've been not for myself, but it's an artist named Fletcher or whatever. But he was contemplating signing with Arnold Taylor and SCMG.
I remember you
when
talking about Fletcher.
Yeah,
Fletcher was gonna sign with them.
He was gonna sign with them, but now that I think back at it, I don't think there was ever like an offer on the table for Fletcher. It was more so Fletcher was actually trying to get them to consider something. Like Fletcher was smart enough to already see the wave, because this is right before. Like, think about it, because I hosted an event like that's why we was all running together like that, because that event where the baby won, he won an event where he actually got to open up for Young Thug for for A&T Homecoming. I hosted that. Fletcher put that together. Fletcher the one paid me for that. That club, Buchanan's, is Fletcher Daddy Club. So we was in a meeting with Arnold Taylor, and we was soaking up some knowledge. But I remember that shit like, damn, what if Fletcher would have signed with motherfucking Arnold Taylor? And like I said, this was before the baby blew up, but you could tell that Arnold Taylor, he had his shit together. He was already working for a record label. He quit. He was working for Atlantic Records as the head of like radio. Like, so he was the person that would basically get all the different radio stations in different markets to break records and shit like that. And he quit working for a major label to come back to Charlotte and start his own label. And the baby was the first person that he signed. And the rest is history. But yeah, how we get on there? Oh, talking about the damn agents. Yeah, true story. True fucking story, dog.
Yeah.
But I don't know where we want to go. I mean, it's Black History Month, so I kind of wanted to talk about the courtside Karen. If for those
man.
I'm surprised you know what's up with that.
This bitch, man. I just saw the clip, man.
I just said salute to LeBron though. He made a white woman apologize, and Black History Month just started.
That's all I saw. And,
that bitch was drunk.
Steroid ass.
That bitch was drunk. She was drunk.
Hey, what you call her husband? Steroid ass. You should have had the nigga in there. Steroid ass nigga.
She said that he called her a bitch like 3 times, but I don't see that happening. Yeah. Like it's too many cameras. Like you could tell that if LeBron James called his lady a bitch for real, that you know what I'm saying, that shit would have been big news. And he's smart. I see LeBron after the games talking to the other players. He be just like this. He be talking to him just like this because he know motherfuckers is reading his mouth. So I can't see him on the middle of the floor in the court calling somebody a bitch 3 times. But shit was funny. If you don't know what's going on or whatever, like the Lakers played the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks is one of the few NBA teams that's allowing fans in right now. This lady was courtside or whatever the case may be, and she was basically called herself taking up for her husband. LeBron, her husband, was going back and forth a little bit, little jibber jabber, you know what I'm saying? Nothing serious. But she got up and she said some shit like, "I will fuck you up, bitch." Like talking to LeBron James. Like, first of all, let's be real. Stop it, lady. But she was talking shit. LeBron was going back. He told her to sit her ass down. And he said some shit like, "Why you ain't got your mask on?" or whatever the case may be. But that was a big story like the last 2 days, and then she came out and apologized today. So I just want to go there, like, because it's Black History Month, and LeBron James got a white woman to apologize, and then he tweeted, he called her courtside Karen, and that shit probably gonna never go away. So it is what it is.
Man, that bitch shaped like my goddamn thumb, man.
Bruh.
You seen that picture of her?
Yeah, she shaped like the little roach aliens and Men in Black. Speaking of damn Men in Black, that's what she shaped like. Like I'm talking about, she got breasts and then just that's it.
God damn.
Yeah, like when they was doing the period challenge. Yeah. Remember the girls was doing the period challenge, but with their ass as the P, she could do the period challenge like just with the breast as a little hump and then just flat.
Man, that bitch is a P. That bitch is a capital. No, she a lowercase P. I ain't even gonna give her all that.
Yeah, but she definitely she was doing too much. She was drunk. But shout out to LeBron. LeBron, he one of the only like he handled that shit probably just about as good as you can handle the shit. Cause he was able to get dirty with her, talk his shit, say what he said on Twitter, but still remain like after the game. They asked him, they were just like, "You think they should have been kicked out of the game?" He was just like, "No, like they shouldn't have been kicked out." Like in other words, like he wasn't trying to be super petty with it or acting like no little bitch about it. Like, yeah, they should have kicked them out. Like, no, it wasn't that serious. She said what she said. I said what It is what it is. But LeBron, I think he handled himself better than any celebrity in in the entertainment industry or basketball, whatever. And I'm sure,
LeBron,
obviously, he's an agent
LeBron
too.
know his shit. LeBron, that's why LeBron was able to get. How you think Jay-Z got to where he is? Not by being a dumbass nigga and saying the wrong shit.
Yeah.
Jay-Z know what the fuck to say and what to do too. And
Man.
LeBron is the basketball version of that.
He is. He definitely is. Basketball version of Jay-Z. That's a good metaphor. But before we get done and while we on the topic, you know what I'm saying, we gotta kind of like switch shit up or whatever for, you know what I'm saying, for the basketball fans, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to LaMelo Ball, and I think the Ball family, the Big Baller brand, LeVar Ball, I think they kind of transcend basketball, but there was a lot of noise saying that LaMelo Ball is gonna be a bust and he was gonna be a scrub.
I'm proud of that boy.
That man just won Rookie of the Month for the first month of the season.
I'm mainly proud because he's playing in Charlotte
and bringing that hype back.
Yeah.
Yes, he doing his thing. Got a triple-double already. Got his first start the other night against the Milwaukee Bucks, for that matter. Beat the Bucks. And then they just announced a couple of days ago that he has been named the Kia Rookie of the Month for the first, where they actually combined since it was a little bit of December. Yeah. So that's major. So that means he on pace for Rookie of the Year right now. So shout out to LaMelo Ball. The Charlotte Hornets, if the season stopped today, they would be in the playoffs. So shout out to the Hornets, man.
They on like a little win streak, ain't they?
I think they just lost their last game, but before that they had won like 4 in a row. Okay. So that's major.
Who y'all favorite teams out here, man? Cause I'm a Mavs fan.
I'm a Lakers. Ooh, your Mavs. Ooh.
Heard that in a previous episode. You know I'm a Mavs fan.
What's up with them though?
Oh man,
they like 13th. They on
like a 6-game losing streak.
They are doing horrible.
But the crazy thing is, I haven't been watching the season at all. Like even before we started losing crazy, I had decided I just can't really focus. Like without the fans out there, the shit just not the same. It don't hit the same for me. Yeah. And so I really don't hold my attention like that. I watch the highlights sometimes. Right. The Mavs been so ass lately.
Jamal said Celtics.
I ain't fucking with them like that.
Celtics, alright. You know what I'm saying? I think the East is just as strong as the West.
Luka's still MVP candidate.
He not MVP candidate. No,
if y'all losing though,
he came into the season. He came into the season as the favorite. He was like most people's favorite.
Luka's always gonna come in the season. Nowadays he white. He's doing all of that.
I'm talking about favorite to win MVP. This was the first season that he came in as favorite to win MVP.
Especially if he be playing like that and he winning, he's always gonna be the favorite.
He not.
LeBron's on his way out the league.
This was the first season.
I know, but it's only like his third, fourth season.
Right. So this is like a trend. So you can't say he always gonna be, because now if he continues the season like it's going right now, then he's not going to go into next season. He's not
playing bad. The team is playing bad.
But listen, he gets stats. He a stat stuffer. Just like Russell Westbrook used to be.
No, but he don't force them stats though. But bro, he don't force them stats like Westbrook.
If you're an MVP, if you on that level, your team can't fucking be 13th in the damn, and it's only 15 teams in the damn conference, dog. I'm sorry.
What I'm saying is, you acting like this shit ain't never happened to LeBron ever at his point in his career. LeBron.
No, it hasn't. Don't do that. Don't go there. Trust me, it hasn't. LeBron James gonna keep his squad in the playoffs now, and
I'm talking about at some point in the season. You talking about early in the still early in the season?
It's not really. You know, this season is short, right? It's about to be the All-Star break already.
Okay, and they still gonna have a lot of games after that.
Bro, they better tighten the fuck up, dog. I'll give them. We gonna see. But right now, I don't even see the Dallas Mavericks making the playoffs.
Oh yeah, no, you tripping? They gonna make the playoffs.
Who they gonna take out? Every team that's up there in the playoff standings right now, the Lakers, in there.
The one nigga I wish we didn't get rid of was fucking Steph Curry.
That's who they need. Somebody said that today. They was talking about how Steph Curry is the nigga that Philly needed. Like he took Philly to that next level. Yeah. And they was like, you can see that Dallas is missing them. Yeah. That's a fact. Steph Curry is underrated as fuck. He a bucket.
Oh yeah, I don't know why the fuck we let him go. Just to keep some of the niggas we kept. Like,
yeah. But he said Celtics. The Celtics they I think the Celtics gonna be straight because for one, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, them niggas like that. And then what's Kemba Walker? He got to get healthy, but Kemba Walker like that too.
As far as playoffs and shit, that nigga Kemba Walker is like fucking wet behind the ears to me. So I don't really Kemba Walker's like a non-factor when it comes to playoffs to me.
Well, he ain't really not. Come on, he spent most of his career with Charlotte. They ain't make the playoffs, and
That's
then
what I'm saying. I just don't have faith in him getting his team over the hump and winning the.
But it ain't. But see, that's the thing. Now, that's the thing. Them young boys, Jason Tatum. First of all, Jason Tatum made the All-Star game last year, and he made All NBA.
Jason Tatum gonna get him over the hump.
And this year, Jaylen Brown might be playing a little. He actually averaging like a little bit more than Jason Tatum. But basically, they're like 1A and 1B. So Kemba Walker is like the greatest. Well, I would say he's like the greatest third star you can have. But you got the fucking Brooklyn Nets who got fucking Kyrie, James Harden, and KD. So, but Kemba Walker is like the second greatest third option you can have. So Kemba Walker don't have to be to lead them and take them. You know what I'm saying? He be their best player. He like their third best player, but he's damn good. Like he could be the best player on some teams, but he like their third best player. And then the other nigga that they got, who's hurt right now. Can't think his name right now, but the other little guard that they got that be playing deep, Marcus Smart. Yeah. He's straight too. So I think Boston gonna be tough, but they don't really got nobody down low that can fuck with Philly and what's the big man on Philly?
Oh, Joel Embiid.
Yeah, they ain't got nobody that can fuck with Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
What Don say? Tatum definitely like that. Look at what college he came from. Come on now,
Duke boy.
Get that shit out of here.
You know. Shout out to Duke.
I ain't even gonna cap though. Like
shout out to Kyrie.
Once upon a time, Carolina was killing the league. Like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously with Jordan and Vince and James.
It's been a while since that. Since
I mean,
Antoine Davidson days.
Antoine. I mean, we keep some champions though. What's my man name that won the shit with the Lakers last year? Won a chip with the rap. Danny Green. Shit. Keep him a ring,
bro. Man, Duke got so many players in the league right now.
Duke got shit on lock though. Like, you got Brandon Ingram, you got Kyrie,
you got players that ain't even relevant no more, like Jahlil Okafor.
Yeah. but what's my man for the Timberwolves? He a star. The center for the Timberwolves.
Damn! We got so many fucking players. I'm trying.
He from Duke.
You talking about Karl Anthony Towns? That nigga ain't from Duke. That nigga from Kentucky.
Oh, okay, all right. Kentucky. Yeah. Kentucky got a lot of motherfuckers too though.
But, yeah, you got me over here thinking. I know the nigga on Timberwolves from Duke is whatchamacallit? Is the light skinned nigga, man. His brother played for Duke right now.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about. And it was his little brother Tyson and Tyus or some shit like that.
I forgot the little brother name. Crazy part. But
yeah, JJ Redick, he's still in the league holding it down. The Plumlee boys still holding it down.
I know you ain't just going.
Austin Rivers.
This nigga just went and Google NBA players in the league. He can't remember all the fucking players
from Duke.
I feel him though. We got
from Duke.
A hella players in the league. I can't remember all
like I'm trying, like I'm ringing off my head.
Austin Rivers out this bitch.
Holding my phone up.
Just dropped. Austin Rivers had a perfect shooting night the other night.
Justin Winslow, he's still in the league.
Hell yeah, Wendell Carter.
How we forget Zion?
Zion, of course. You know
what I'm saying?
The fuck?
But I feel like, let's be real. Back in the day, Carolina was making these players though.
Now Duke is.
Duke, no, they not. These is one and done niggas. These niggas was.
They still coming to Duke.
These niggas NBA ready in 12th grade.
Hey, what they doing?
They just decided to go to Duke.
What they doing, Jamal?
We're gonna just go to Duke because they know that Duke is the close. Like the Coach K is one of the closest coaches to like an NBA coach. You know what I'm saying? I give you that.
Okay.
Both of them trash this year though. So
what?
Duke and Carolina.
How many players we got in the league?
I don't know. I'm talking about the actual colleges this year. They're trash.
How many players did Duke got in the league?
I don't know. You want to count?
What?
You want to count?
What? Okay. On some Dave Chappelle, Lil Jon skit shit, nigga.
Well, they both trash right now. They both soft. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, man. This shit, like I said, without the fans in the stands, man, this shit is a whole different game, man.
Yeah. When you think that shit gonna come back?
Shit, probably never. The way they acting about this fake ass fucking virus and shit. I'm fucking sick of this shit.
2021 is already kind of.
Fuck 2020. Fuck 2021. Fuck the government. And yeah, fuck the coronavirus and fuck that vaccine. Yeah, I think that's about it. Is there anything else?
Nah, I think that sums it up. Yeah. But fuck 2020 for sure. 2020 started this shit, so we definitely gonna go from there. But We're going to break it down tonight, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody that was tuned in, everybody that shared it. You already know what time it is. The #1 podcast in 6.5 countries. You know what I'm saying?
6.5.
We trying to shoot for 10 next Wednesday, 8 o'clock. You already know what time it is.
Hey, no, we ain't ask niggas what they eat today, though. Did we ask niggas what they eat today?
What did they eat? What did you eat today? Because you already kind of told us that you kind of skipped.
First of all, if you count the day, yo, I didn't even eat no meat today either. Ate some vegan chocolate chip cookies I baked a couple nights ago. I baked them.
Okay. How? Wait. Come on. Tell me how you, because I'm looking for a recipe. Because I remember Whole Foods used to have.
Go to the grocery store, Food Line, got it. Go to Betty Crocker, go to the cookie aisle, the cake aisle, and get the mix in the pouch. The cookie mix, chocolate chip cookie mix by Betty Crocker. That shit don't got no milk. It got wheat and soy and some shit like that, but no milk in it. Yeah. So get that. And you gotta add like either vegetable oil or you can add butter and an egg.
But if you add a butter and an egg, though, how's that?
I got plant butter. I get the avocado, the Country Crock avocado plant butter. Come in the sticks and everything. It's like regular butter.
And what kind of egg you used?
I just use regular eggs. I mean eggs. No, for real, eggs isn't dairy. And for me, the dairy is what fucks me up because I'm lactose intolerant. So I mean, technically, if you count the egg,
it wasn't quote unquote vegan,
but it's not. It's dairy free.
I know what you're saying.
It's dairy free.
I can dig it.
And ain't no meat in it. Obviously, it's just cooked. So yeah, but I ate a couple of those and I had some fries.
Green is a new horror. He be looking up and getting rings.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, shit. I've been eating. I just been eating a lot of fruits. Like
Javon said, he fried chicken while he watching this.
I just been eating a lot of fruits, pineapples, blueberries. You know what I'm saying, killing a whole lot of blueberries lately. Like
man, good shit with that, man. Cause I like right now I'm just enjoying food. I'm enjoying life too much. I mean, shit. Like I said, man, this Bitcoin shit. I'm gonna be eating steak and lobster every day pretty soon. If this shit keep up. Book a consultation with me also. $40 an hour. Book a consultation. I tell you how to make your $40 back and free crypto and everything. You just got to do the shit. Follow the instructions. Yeah. But literally, you can make your money back within 24, 48 hours. And free crypto, cash out whenever. But hit me up on Facebook, Large Sevo. My Twitter right here is @large7.
Just say egg is meat.
Or DM. And book your consultation today. So, cause my spots is always filling up. So, get it sooner than later. Bitcoin's gonna hit 50,000 by the end of the month, in my opinion.
And what does that get you today? I mean, what does that get you by the end of the month?
Oh, is you supposed to tell niggas my number?
I'm just saying, like, we had this, like, people really don't know. Like, I want this, like, we had the conversation. You was just like, if you invested in Bitcoin, you like it's really probably not gonna really actually affect you until like shit, 10 years from now.
Share this shit. Cause I'm dropping game right now, man. I shouldn't be dropping this free game. Could you repeat that question one more time for the camera? Then?
So, I know we spoke on another episode, but you were saying like you probably won't actually see the benefits for like another 10 years.
No, I'm not. You said that earlier in this episode. You said 7 to 10 years beginning episode.
7 to 10 years. Because last time you said 10 years.
Yeah, no.
It's going to be like 10 years before.
Oh, yeah, 10 years. I'm going to definitely be set. Like, but as far as like me being able to pay off all my debts and shit like that, I anticipate being able to do that by the end of this year, hopefully.
Off of Bitcoin.
Off of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies.
Yeah. And
then once I do that, shit, it's up to me whether I want to work or not.
Right.
And I'm gonna keep working probably for another couple years just to stack some bread.
Right.
But
it's
automatic. Got my shit planned out. I'm gonna retire by the time I'm 30.
Right.
I'm 27 right now. I'll be 28 in May. So that's my plan is to retire by the time I'm 30, based off of this. So
based off the Bitcoin.
All right, cuz I'm about to show you my Coinbase referral link too, cuz I need to do that with everybody. Yeah. Where the fuck is my phone? I'm about to do that right now. Matter of fact, while we live.
So he can get his ass off. Please talk about Robinhood.
Fuck Robinhood, man. I got some stock. I gotta move off that right now. But they told me you gotta have I only got a little bit of stock on there. They told me you need a $500 minimum to get your stock off.
Yeah.
And my shit was fluctuating. It's right under that now. I'm like, damn, should I buy some more stock so I can just move my shit? Cause right now I can't even move my fucking shit. But some bullshit. Fucking Robinhood. Fucking hate them. And they don't let you in the crypto. If you buy crypto on Robinhood, they don't let you actually you don't own it. It's like a IOU. It's like fake crypto, pretty much. Cause
So basically, it's almost like you can say Robinhood was similar to a scam. Like they just gas motherfuckers up to get on it, but then they like shut it down. Like nah, we ain't finna let y'all niggas make this money.
If you fuck around and not giving you short, like they shorting some shit, or the company that they owe money to is shorting some shit, and all the regular retail traders is long in that shit like GameStop, and they fuck around and make these hedge funds lose money that's funding Robinhood. Like I said, that's gonna cause Robinhood to lose all the money in their reserves, and they're gonna have to fuck around and ask for some more money, borrow some more money from the same fucking people.
Right.
They got them into that mess. But
Robinhood's some bullshit.
Yeah, fuck Robinhood.
But it is a way that Robinhood technically, what it is, you can buy stocks and shit on Robinhood. You can buy Bitcoin.
It's easy as fuck to use, and
it's simple.
And they allow you to buy fractional shares and shit, so you don't have to buy like the whole share. You know, and that's something that other apps and companies are starting to do now, because there's a lot of stocks that's expensive out here, like Amazon and shit like that. So that's what they're doing now. They allowing people to to basically do their own thing on other platforms, and that Robinhood is trying to restrict their shit. So now you got a lot of people trying to move to Robinhood. Move off of Robinhood. Rightfully so.
I seen the dude who's the owner or founder or whatever of Robinhood. He did an interview with I guess one of the cats from CNN. Did you see that? That's
my link, cuz I just posted.
Tell everybody what it is.
I just posted my Coinbase link right there at the bottom of the comments. If you're watching this, join my Coinbase with my referral link. You get $100 in free crypto. Once you buy your first $100, no, you get $10 in free Bitcoin once you buy your first $100 worth of Bitcoin.
I'm about to say, niggas was like, oh shit, $100.
Yeah, nah, you get a free $10 once you.
That's still dope though.
$100.
And but did you see that interview though?
Which one?
It was like the dude who's the owner or the founder of Robinhood being interviewed by the dude from CNN. But
I heard about it, but I didn't watch it.
He was calling them out though. Like he was just like what gave you the right, what gave you the power to just shut it down like that? And there was like the only people that's supposed to be able to shut it down.
He was talking about because they got to be SEC compliant. Yeah, they got to have a certain amount of money in the rereserves.
I got to see the whole thing.
They was bleeding so much cash at the time. They had no choice but to shut the shit off, or else they would risk losing their SEC status. And I'm like, everybody else thinking like, okay, that's y'all motherfucking problem because y'all took money from these motherfuckers. That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
But like, that's not the fucking traders' problem. You supposed to be there for your fucking traders. Your shitty ass business model has allowed you, has put you in this situation.
Facts.
But that's not your traders' fault.
I know what you're saying. It was almost like they had a fucked up module. Like they didn't want this to happen like this, obviously. Model. But they had a fucked up module, and because it happened like this, they basically was just like, it's either us or y'all.
Yeah.
And it was like, fuck that shit.
And there was on some shit like, Elon Musk said this. He was like, no, not Elon Musk, Mark Cuban. He said this. He was like, he applauds all of the regular retail niggas for doing what they did, and showing Wall Street, like fucking Wall Street up. But he was saying the next time, do it. His only recommendation is to do it on a platform that can handle trillions of dollars in daily volume.
Yeah.
Or something, established with credible reserves, not like a Robinhood, like a TD Ameritrade or some shit.
But that's also one. It's like learning pains, and like I said, just like with this whole Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, stock, all this shit new to me. I'm like, last year would be my first year even starting it, so there's a lot of other people that's just starting too. But I think everybody as a whole also learned the lesson together. Like we just going off trusting these apps and these that we don't really be knowing what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like these apps. Like the motherfucking like the Robinhood app, even when we using Cash App to like buy stocks or get Bitcoin.
I would recommend buying shit off Cash App before I do Robinhood nowadays.
But it's almost like it's basically like these things are making it quote unquote easy for like the common person to get into it, but that may not always be the best things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Alvin said technically Robinhood was right to protect themselves, but if it was legal, then how come none of the other brokerage firms did it? Because they just took the hits, which shows either Robinhood were being shady or they're just not strong enough to play with the big boys.
Yeah, it's the latter. I don't think they were necessarily being shady. It's just they don't have the reserves that the other.
I got you, Jamal.
They don't have the reserves of the TD Ameritrades and the Charles Schwabs and shit like that. And so, like I said, they also owe money. They got a lot of loans out, you know, and shit like that,
right.
from whoever. And so they, you know, all of these things play a factor where these other big established institutional players like Charles Schwab and TD Ameritrade that's been in business decades and shit, they got all of their money. They already did. They good. You know, they're established. They don't got to worry about doing the shit.
Big boys.
Yeah.
They like he said, they can't hang with the big boys.
Nah, they can't.
They can't hang with the big boys.
But the regular trader need to learn that shit. I ain't bought no stock on Robinhood in a couple years now.
Yeah.
It's just.
But the average person I wouldn't have known. I didn't know that. And if what happened the other day or last week or whatever didn't happen, I wouldn't know. So it's like I said, just take it as a lesson learned. I hope nobody lost too much money. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, it wasn't just more of a case of not necessarily those people, like the average people losing money, but just they actually had a chance where they should have been able to make money, but they weren't. It was like that was taken from them. The ability to make the money that they should have been able to make.
Because they couldn't close out their trades. A lot of their trades was getting closed out automatically by Robinhood.
Yeah.
If you wanted to buy and hold your shit and sell it at a certain point, you couldn't do that because Robinhood was selling your shit automatically for you.
Like they weren't even allowing you.
Nah, they
weren't even allowing you.
And if they didn't sell it automatically, they didn't allow you to do shit.
Yeah.
They didn't allow you to buy or sell nothing.
Just shut the shit down. Tell this nah, fuck that shit. These niggas ain't finna get rich, and our shit about to crash, and our shit about to be over with.
Yeah.
Damn. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Yeah. It's really some shit that I would do. Or like you would do like some real nigga shit. Like you was lit, cause bro was lit. His shit doing good.
I was fucked up that night. Let me get this shit.
His shit doing good. Shit, everybody eating, everybody making money, and then like, wait, what the fuck? Oh hell no. Mariah, shut this shit down.
Shut that shit down.
Like fuck that shit. And motherfuckers like, yo, that's fucked up. What you doing? I don't give a fuck, nigga. Yeah. Give a fuck. Who gonna fucking stop me? Cause this is the thing. Is he going to jail? Is he going to prison?
He said he had to protect the company, man. For SEC, man. I'm just going off what he said.
And that's the thing. If he ain't going to prison, then fuck it, he won. Now his app, is people gonna still use that shit? That's probably a no.
Well, yeah, people still gonna use Robinhood because a lot of people stupid. A lot of people just gonna go right back.
And how about this? Not only now he might lose some people, but so he's not gonna lose everybody. Mm-hmm. But how about this? How about the amount of new people that he's gonna get over the next few years, like 2 to 5 years, that ain't even gonna do the research, that knows nothing about this shit happening. Yeah, like somebody signed up.
They came out with an article about the possibility of this happening.
Bro, somebody signed up for Robinhood today.
Oh yeah,
several hundreds or probably thousands of people signed up for Robinhood today with no awareness of what just happened. So he winning. If that shit happen again, he gonna do it again. Fuck it.
Hell yeah, fuck it.
Like, fuck
got
it.
The money, fuck it. But hey, Jamal said the off subject. What y'all think about Lil Uzi Vert and his?
Did you see it?
Yeah, bro. The 20.
Do you believe it?
I don't believe shit I see nowadays when it comes to them industry niggas. But what I will say
that nigga's a weirdo. That nigga's a weirdo.
He definitely on some 666 Satan shit. You know, hey, 666 nigga. Hey, nigga. I'm trying to get my hand right.
Look, you remember it's a reverse mirror shit.
I'm an old nigga and shit. Right. But anyway, so Lil Uzi apparently got a $24 million pink diamond. I don't know if you say tattooed or glued or
embedded
into his head.
But this my thing: a $24 million pink diamond.
Right here with his third eye.
When that shit be like fucking.
But that shit for $24 million, that nigga got jugged, bro.
That shit supposed to be like this big.
I wouldn't have paid no more than $24,000 for that shit. Like,
and then it looked like it's like not even centered.
That's what they said. But then
I seen the picture.
He posted a video.
The video look good.
Well, I didn't look at it, but they
That
said
shit's
he posted a video or a picture or something.
I saw the picture.
Clarifying what it was at and shit.
Nah, well, the picture I saw, that shit looked like it was a little bit to the left. I just don't understand. Like, I mean, come on. Like, all I could think of, I know you probably seen the little memes too. The shit from goddamn.
Oh, Avengers?
Yeah, somebody gonna be, let me get that.
Yeah.
Let me get that, nigga.
Crush that nigga head right and easy.
Why would you even put some diamonds on your, like, in your body, in your face? Niggas gonna rob you, take robbing to the next level. Niggas already snatching chains. Niggas gonna snatch his chain and just fucking bleed that shit.
I leave a motherfucking big ass gash in his head.
Just bleeding. Just I don't know. I seen another artist that did it first. That got
Sauce Walker got
some shit embedded in this shit. Yeah. That
Sauce
shit
Walker,
crazy.
that nigga though, he a trendsetter. He can do that. He from Texas.
I ain't gonna lie.
Ain't gonna sign.
I ain't gonna lie. I know Lil Uzi Vert, and I don't know Sauce Walker, so it's hard to say that Sauce Walker can do some shit that Lil Uzi can't.
Sauce Walker is an innovator in the industry. Sauce Walker is only reason you haven't heard of him because you older and he unsigned.
But Lil Uzi, I know Lil Uzi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Lil Uzi's on that level mainstream wise, but Sauce Walker is on that level underground wise. Mm-hmm. He's like one of the biggest underground artists out in America.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know too much about that kid.
But yeah, he a millionaire.
What's his top song? I'm just gonna listen to it later.
Sauce Walker got plenty of songs. Like, he got a whole catalog.
What's one that just jumps off at you?
Man,
now put it this way.
I don't listen to Sauce Walker.
All right,
well,
say no more.
That's how big he is.
Say no more.
What I'm saying. Like,
I just wanted to see was he good? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I could pull up some shit right now or something, but
nah, hell no. We ain't finna play no fucking Sauce Walker on here.
Sauce Walker not no motherfucking lyricist though. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
He not no.
I'd rather you play your own shit. Play yours or play mine. You ain't fucking finna play no fucking Sauce Walker on this podcast. He said Sauce is annoying as fuck. Jamal Moss. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I hope that's not a trend that catches on in the hood, because niggas gonna be putting fake diamonds and shit in their damn foreheads. I can see niggas right now with the $20 stud, with the $20 City Trend stud in their fucking face. Please don't do that, nigga.
Nah, I mean, yo, niggas already got down because of getting fake contacts and shit. When that was the thing.
Yeah, but that's I can see because you can remove.
Niggas was getting the grills, the fake grills with the damn fake molds.
But that's why I'm afraid that this coming. But this like on another level. Like, so I feel like clearly niggas is not about to spend no millions on no real diamonds to put in their face. But if they wanna bite this trend, niggas is gonna get the fake ass shit. But is it gonna they really gonna dig they damn shit? Man, I ain't gonna tell you what I just thought about. I'm gonna wait till off camera.
You sure you can't just glue that shit like Velcro?
It could be blue.
Strip that shit.
It could be blue.
What if he just command strip that shit right there? I wouldn't even be mad.
Most of the niggas gonna be stealing their grandma pearls next week. I'm gonna tell you what just crossed my mind when I thought about the diamonds or who would put some shit in their forehead. I'm gonna tell you when we done what crossed my mind, because some niggas is gonna do that shit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Some niggas is gonna do that shit.
Definitely. But damn, I think that was a good into that one. Wait, is there anything else?
Well, it's a couple more things, but it's like we've been on about 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? So we can save it. You know what I'm saying? We can wrap it up. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna start having to have a freestyle session in this bitch too.
Come on, yeah, don't do that.
For real, no, I'm just saying, like, at the end of the episode, the Corey Holcomb shit, like,
freestyle.
Niggas, hey, look, man, you don't want to get ate up. I understand if you don't want to get ate up.
Yeah.
I perfectly understand.
Nah, fuck that shit. I got a new single out. I survived the struggle.
Hey, look,
you know what I'm saying? This boy ain't ready for no freestyle smoke. This boy ain't ready for no freestyle smoke. You know what I'm saying? What's the name of this podcast, man?
Mostly Hated.
Mostly Hated
Hashtag
podcast.
Mostly Hated, nigga.
Subscribe on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? This right here, I Survived the Struggle, is available on all platforms. Go download that thing. Appreciate y'all joining.
Every nigga can relate to that one.
Oh, yeah.
I was dead, bro.
I remember sleeping on the floor, on a blow-up bed that don't blow.
Hey.